Dabavatika Miss Nepal 2023 Real Fizzin Miss Popular Choice Award goes to contestant number 8 Prasiddhy Shah.
Dabur Honey Miss Fitness Queen is contestant number 21 Aishworya Shrestha.
Bajracharya Miss Glamour is contestant number 18 Grishma Adhikari.
Bridge Cement Miss Confident is contestant number 3 Pragya Bajracharya.
Cetaphil Miss Healthy Skin Award goes to contestant number 1 Raina Murchunga.
J Music Miss Multimedia is contestant number 23 Suhani Khadka Chhetri.
The Kathmandu Post Miss Intellectual is contestant number 21 Aishworya Shrestha.
Pharmacy Face of the Year is contestant number 17 Srichchha Pradhan.
Women with Wings is contestant number 12 Unnati Gurung. Creativity Studio Miss Photogenic is contestant number 24 Pritika Khadka. Miss DHI is contestant number 17 Srichchha Pradhan. The Hidden Treasure Beauty with Purpose Award goes to contestant number 13 Aayushma Baral.
Our Miss Popular Choice winner and first semi-finalist is contestant number 8 Prasidhi Shah.
Our second semi-finalist is contestant number 2 Smarika Karki.
An inch closer to the crown is contestant number 16 Swinja Sunam.
Our fourth semi-finalist is contestant number 6 Kriti Barthola.
Our fifth semi-finalist is contestant number 17 Srichchha Pradhan.
Our sixth semi-finalist is contestant number 1 Raina Murchunga.
quest for the crown continues for our next semi-finalist, contestant number 15, Holishka Korala.
Our next semi-finalist is contestant number 18, Grishma Adhikari.
You can now breathe happily. Contestant number 14, Rajani Mishra.
All right, time for our 10th semi-finalist, ladies and gentlemen. Contestant number 20, Pritika Bosnet.
Our last semi-finalist for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 21, Aishworya Shrestha.
In a little while. Prasiddhy, contestant number 8, also Real Fizzin Miss Popular Choice Award winner, has picked Miss Archal Sharma.
Nepal is a culturally diverse country with a rich heritage. How would you promote Nepal's unique culture and tradition on the international stage as Miss Nepal? नेपाल सांस्कृतिक रूपमा विविधतापूर्ण देश हो जुन सम्पदामय पनि एकदमै धनी छ। नेपालको अनौठो संस्कृति र परम्परालाई मिस नेपालको रूपमा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय स्तरमा पुर्याउनका लागि के कस्ता सोच बनाउनु भएको छ?
Thank you for the question, ma'am. Being a Nepali, I do understand that we have a rich culture and we have a very unique diversity. And we recently celebrated Biscuit Jatra, Ghode Jatra, Bhoto Jatra. So every time we are always celebrating something. And the essence of Nepali people is that they are so culturally rich, that they are so kind. They have an open heart. So if I were to represent Nepal in an international platform, I would represent my culture as such, as people who are brave to summit Mount Everest 28 times, like Kami Rita Sherpa or Hari Buddha Magar, who is a double knee amputee. He's climbed the Mount Everest. So we are very brave. So I would represent Nepal like that. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Now, who's coming is our contestant number 2, our semi-finalist number 2, Smarika. Please pick a judge. Just one. Just one. Can't do that. Come on. And she has picked our beloved cricketer, Mr. Gyanendra Mala.
My question for you is, who do you consider as a role model and why? तपाईं कसलाई प्रेरणाको स्रोत, आदर्श व्यक्तित्व मान्नुहुन्छ र किन?
Thank you so much for that wonderful question. To every single Nepali citizens, आफ्नो स्वाभिमान बचाएर पनि proudly हरेक दिन पाइला पाइलामा आफ्नो इतिहास रच्दै गएका, संघर्षसँग लड्दै पनि आफ्नो नाम, आफ्नो बरगुन्द्रुक र ढिडो खान पचाउँछन् हामी नेपाली, तर हाम्रो स्वाभिमान कसैको अगाडि पनि गिराउन सक्दैनौं. To those individuals who are living their life with pride, with humbleness, I think every single one of them are the role model for me. Thank you so much.
That's almost everyone in the world. Let's hope. All right, contestant number 16, our third semi-finalist, Swinja, is ready. How beautiful are her curls, isn't it? Just one. And she has picked Dr. Regina Shrestha, and she's very happy about it.
So for you, my question is, what would you say is your greatest personal achievement and how has it shaped you? नेपालीमा तपाईको सबैभन्दा ठुलो व्यक्तिगत उपलब्धि के हो र यसले तपाईलाई कस्तो प्रभाव पारेको छ?
Thank you for the question, ma'am. आज म यो स्टेजमा उभिनु नै मेरो सबैभन्दा ठुलो अचिभमेन्ट हो र म हरेक नेपालीलाई अहिलेसम्म पनि जे जस्तो गरिरहनु भएको छ आफूमा हिम्मत राख्नुस् र अगाडि बढ्नुस्. हरेक कुराले तपाईलाई यदि तपाईको निम्ति लेखिएको छ भने कहिले पनि त्यो कुरालाई तपाईबाट टाढा हुनेवाला छैन. धन्यवाद.
Nice, thank you.
Simple and honest. Of course, being on this stage is an achievement. As I mentioned earlier, it's the beginning of a chapter, a story, and all these girls are on the right path. Dr. Kriti Borthola. And you've picked Mr. Binayak Shah.
Yeah, I have a very simple question for you.
Yes, sir.
Tell us one problem in Nepal that you feel has not been dealt properly. नेपालको कुनै एक समस्या बारे बताउनुहोस् जुन तपाईको विचारमा उपयुक्त ढंगमा सम्बोधन गरिएको छैन.
I believe there are a lot to be done, but the number one thing is brain drain. Our skillful manpowers, being a dentist myself, my friends who are doctors, they are migrating to abroad. I have studied my dentistry in TU and it has not been reversed, like not even today. And I can guarantee Nepal is bright future. Nepal has bright future. We need to focus on bringing our youth back. Youth should be, we have the creative ideas, we have the new perspective, the fresh, creative, innovative minds. So we should get back our youth in Nepal and we should not promote more of number of youth going back to abroad. So I would say brain drain is the first problem and we should collaborate youth, our government, civil society and individual, all individually to bring our youth back to our country because we are leaders. Thank you.
Thank you, Kriti. Indeed, the future of Nepal is bright, but the present is not bad either. Look at the lights here, how bright it is right now. Srichchha, contestant number 17, our fifth semi-finalist, has happily picked Mr. Purnima Shakya.
Did you go for voting in the last general election?
I did, and I was really excited about it.
My question to you is then, in the last general election and local election, the voters of Nepal seem to favor leaders emerging from new generation. How do you assess this new trend? नेपालीमा भन्ने हो भने हालसालै भएका निर्वाचनहरूमा मतदाताले नयाँ पुस्ताका उम्मेदवारहरूलाई रुचाएको देखिन्छ. यसबारे तपाईको भनाइ के छ?
Youth carry a lot of zeal, enthusiasm. Being a youth myself, I want to see voices like mine being not only represented, but I want to see them participating in leadership positions. Issues like climate change, exclusion, is very important to us. And you can see that our generation is actively forging in that direction of solving it. And I see that the power really lies in voices like ours, because if entrepreneurs, if young doctors and young enthusiastic students like ours come up to our country, make decisions, we are going to secure the future of not just you and I, but the coming generation. And I feel like we have a unique perspective, and that needs to be heard in all the political positions and leadership positions. And so I would say that we need participation and not only representation. Thank you.
Thank you, Srichchha. Well, all we need is change, good kind of change, change that actually benefits all of Nepal, brings Nepal to a global recognition. Can we please have our sixth semi-finalist? She's contestant number 1, Raina Mashgaya. Contestant number 1, Raina, has picked Mr. Dilbhushan Pathak.
Namaste, Raina.
Namaste, sir. Good evening.
तपाईलाई बधाई पनि छ यो सम्पूर्ण प्रक्रिया पूरा गरेर यहाँसम्म आइपुग्नु भएको छ र
Thank you so much.
बाँकी तपाईलाई शुभकामना पनि दिन चाहन्छु.
Thank you.
तपाईको आत्मविश्वास मन परिरहेको छ मलाई. मेरो प्रश्न पछिल्लो जनगणना र युवासँग सम्बन्धित छ. भनिन्छ अहिले नेपालमा 10 जना बराबर कम्तीमा 4 जना युवा उमेरको संख्या छ. त्यो भनेको तपाई जस्तो जोश र ऊर्जा भएको युवाहरू देशमा धेरै छन्. तर फेरि के भनिन्छ भने राजनीतिक नेतृत्व अथवा सरकारले त्यो युवाहरूबाट सक्दो लाभ लिन सकेको छैन। तपाईको विचारमा देशले तपाई जस्तै युवाहरूबाट कसरी लाभ लिन सक्छ? म यसलाई इङ्ग्लिसमा भनिदिन्छु। It is said that at least 4 out of 10 people in Nepal are young people. That is the people with energy and ideas like you. Nepali government and political parties do not seem to be able to take special benefits from this available youth population. If you reach the level of policy making, how can the country take advantage of this youth power?
Our majority of brain and muscles are abroad in seek of better opportunities, international standard education, and better lifestyle. What I believe is all these youths should be utilized in Nepal because youths are the fundamental pillars of development which aids in economic and socio-cultural development as well. Because we youths can change the face of the nation, and the government level should put the efforts in the developing educational infrastructures and providing better educational facilities and better opportunities, encouraging entrepreneurship where we can be job creators, and innovative and leadership skills can promote and bring our youth back to the nation, and we Nepalese can flourish and develop, creating a global competitiveness in the world. Thank you.
A beautiful contestant, contestant number 15, please pick. She has chosen Miss Regina Shrestha.
How can a woman utilize technology to promote their personal branding and advance their professional goals? In Nepali, एक महिलाले आफ्नो व्यक्तिगत ब्रान्डिङ र आफ्नो व्यावसायिक लक्ष्यहरू अगाडि बढाउन कसरी प्रविधिको प्रयोग गर्न सक्छ?
Technology is one of the most used tools right now in the world, and it is what reaches international platform as well, not just global. I personally have branded myself and my business to reach international platform as well as global platform. What we must be doing is creating a personal brand, our own identity, and that means not stealing someone else's, and I think that is what a woman should do to make her brand. Thank you.
Our next contestant, contestant number 18. Contestant number 18, Grishma Adhikari, has chosen Mr. Cabinet Shrestha.
What is the most pressing issue facing women today, and how we can work to address it?
The most pressing issue still is women empowerment. Recently, I heard the news that in Bajracharya, women are struggling with their reproductive health. And still, we have not been able to give enough attention to that. Every single woman who is a Nepali should get her right to health, her right to her basic needs, education, and everything else. We have only been focusing on other things and other negative things, so it's high time we focus on positivity, unity, and helping those women over there and make a world where women and men are equal and working towards a much more beautiful world than the one we were born to. Thank you.
Next, we have our contestant, number 14, Rajini Mishra. She has chosen Miss Neera Raimachi.
My question to you now is, what institutional and societal changes need to be made for women in Nepal to be empowered in our society? Nepalima, हाम्रो समाजमा महिला सशक्तिकरणको लागि के कस्ता संस्थागत र सामाजिक परिवर्तन गर्न आवश्यक पर्दछ?
Thank you for your question, ma'am. Few months back, we heard a very heartbreaking story about a woman being a victim from a beauty pageant. We all know she was deprived of her fundamental rights
because of the statute of limitations against sexual violence and rape. So if I got a chance, I want to work on those factors to remove the statute of limitations from sexual violence and rape so that every woman in our community and in our country feels safe, nurtured, and celebrated. Thank you.
Very well said. What a valid point. Next we have contestant number 20 making her way. Contestant number 20 has chosen Mr. Nileshman Singh Pradhan.
If you are selected as the winner today, what message would you take with you while representing Nepal in the international stage? म नेपालीमा भन्छु तपाईले आजको टाइटल जित्नु भएमा अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय जगतमा नेपालको के सन्देश लिएर जानुहुन्छ?
Thank you so much for your question. Being a road accident survivor myself, I will take body positivity with myself in international platform. Scar is not a thing that let us down. Beauty will always make us rise, whatever it is. However, whatever situation the one had survived, I think dealing with it and embracing the confident side of it will always take us long ahead in future. So if in international platform, I'll take myself as a survivor and encouraging all the survivor to go in whatever you want to do, whatever future you want to take ahead, however you have survived. So thank you so much.
Well said. Thank you, contestant number 20. Our final semi-finalist for the night. And she has chosen Miss Namrata Shrestha.
What is the most important lesson that you have learned from your own life? तपाईले आफ्नै जीवनबाट सिक्नु भएको सबैभन्दा महत्त्वपूर्ण पाठ के हो?
I think while living my life of 26 years, I have learned a lot of lessons. But I think the most important one out of all of them is being your own hero. Having your own back always is the most important, regardless of any situation or any circumstances. In life, there is always going to be situations where you might not be the most comfortable. You might be in some sort of problem. You should not really expect for someone else to scoop in and rescue you. You should have your own back, regardless of whatever, whether any failure, whether wins, whether losses, or anything. Ups and downs in life are going to come and go, but always have your own back, always be a superhero, and always trust yourself. Thank you.